Bucko's Bounties. Yo Bucko, it's Zero, come back to you with another figure review. Today we have something to match all the winter themed figures that I've been having lately. But yeah, it's the Star Wars Black Series Archive 50th Anniversary Lucasfilm Luke Skywalker Hoth. And we got the Wampa to match it. Yeah, this is the original set that he came in, I'm pretty sure, was with the Wampa and him. And so we got the SDCC Wampa because I never had a chance to pick up the original set. And I got the new one, and he has googly eyes. Googly eyes. Alright, so we're going to steal this packaging away from the Wampa for a second. So, got the Star Wars Black Series logo, got the archive on the side, the Luke Skywalker Hoth, and then you got your 50th anniversary logo, which I'm going to say right now I really like this new archive packaging a lot better than the old archive packaging. No idea why. Then you got his portrait right here. And I'm going to the back of the box. It says Luke Skywalker Hoth. While on patrol, Luke and his Tauntaun were attacked by a vicious Wampa. The creature hangs Luke upside down in its cave, but Luke uses the Force to escape. Pretty cool. It's funny because I think that's the shortest one of all of this archive wave, which now I have, after this, I'm going to have the entire archive wave open. So we're going to go ahead and bust this bad boy out of his plastic ice. Alright, anyways, here he is out of the packaging, and I'm going to be honest with you, first off, I'm surprised I even got him to hold that thing. Now, oh my gosh, he looks demonic, almost. Like, just those googly eyes just do not do anything for him. That's really not doing anything for him. Jesus, I don't know what is up with this wave, but besides Han, the eyes have not been great. You know what? I'm realizing how much of this mold that is being reused from the Han, so I'm going to go ahead and just go grab him real quick. Yeah, actually, now looking at them side by side, they really aren't reusing that much of each other. It just looks like they are, but yeah, the one thing here though, I want it. No, they're not even reusing that. Wow. Okay, I'm surprised. But yeah, they both have the same problem. They both have only the wrist swivels. That's it. They don't have any hands or any, not even wrist swivel. This gauntlet swivel. They don't have any hinges or anything on this, so that sucks. So that's why I'm surprised I even got him to hold the lightsaber in both his hands. But yeah, I guess it's a pretty uniform outfit. In just that kind of like gridded kind of pants thing and those weird boots, the snow boots. But yeah, okay, I really did think for a second that he was reusing mold. But anyways, let's get into the accessories. So yeah, the first accessory he comes with, and probably the one you're not going to be using, is the DL44, and that's really weird. I have never seen a QC like that. How did one side get painted? Hans isn't even like that. And no, they're not. Hans isn't the same blaster as his. His has like a bigger tip and bigger scope. But even Hans is painted all the way through. That's really weird. Yeah, that's really weird QC. Because you painted the silver. Whatever. It's not a bad mold. Actually, it's kind of interesting seeing that in the black. Alright, anyways, that goes ahead and just holsters straight into here. I'm wondering if they use that mold from. I'm wondering if they just because those are two different molds, and I feel like every time I see this blaster, it's in a different mold. So, and it doesn't even fit in the holster. What? Okay, it does. Okay, that I was about to say. Oh my gosh, that's kind of wacky. I really thought it wasn't gonna fit for a second. Wow. Anyways, moving on to his other accessory, his only other accessory, which, yes, he's lacking goggles for some reason. Don't know why, but yeah. Okay, here's his other accessory, and I'm going to go ahead and pull out one of the... I'm going to just go ahead and pull out Snowspeeder Luke's lightsaber because it is the newest version of this lightsaber, and I'm one... Because this, for some reason, maybe I'm tripping, but this looks completely... This looks completely like a new mold altogether. Maybe I'm just tripping, or maybe I just because I don't own any Anakins, but yeah, this is a new mold like altogether. Hold on one second. So yeah, I went out and pulled out the most two recent Lukes, and yeah, this is a completely new mold. It looks like, or it's just painted differently. But it's nice. Like, I miss the silver, but like this kind of like the way it's molded in this kind of like gray silver is kind of interesting. But you can notice right away that there's no red dot on either of these sabers anywhere. Well, they're on the back. Wait, did they mess that up? That's really weird. That's really weird. But yeah, this is the snow speeders, and this is the Luke Dagobah training Luke. But yeah, that's really weird. And then you'll notice too. Yeah, so the rings are even. Yeah, this is a completely new mold. So that makes me wonder: are we getting another Luke soon, or am I just tripping and this is like a completely different Luke lightsaber? Or is this reuse of Anakin's lightsaber? Who knows? Who knows? But I actually really like that. Or I don't know. Was this on the original Hoth Luke? Who knows? But yeah, it's weird because it's lacking paint, but it also has like more paint. Like, there's no black right on this ring on the front. Yeah, this is a completely different mold. So I can confirm that not only is this either a new mold or an Anakin lightsaber, because I don't have one to compare, but none of the others are painted like this. So yeah, you got added black here, you got this gold here. There's no paint here where there should be paint, and then these lightsabers, the kind of like handle is kind of messed up. And honestly, I really do think that it might be a new mold, because I really don't want to sit here and count these, but I know that each one of these lightsabers has a different number of these little what are they called? The little grips. I think one has 6 or 7, and one is 6 or 7, and one is 8 or something like that. So yeah, maybe that's the difference. But yeah, they are slightly different for the movies, which I'm just wondering why you would change this now. Are we getting another Luke? I mean, obviously we're gonna get another Luke. There's always like 2 or 3 Lukes every year, but when is this gonna be used again? I'm wondering. But anyways, that comes out like that, and it almost makes me wonder if it is the old mold, because it is like one of the smaller pegs and not the smallest peg. Like, they used to be super small for the pegs, but yeah, that goes ahead and just hooks right onto here. Bam. And yeah, I think he was supposed to have a different mold lightsaber, but that's interesting. Why would you give this a new mold? Interesting. Anyways, let's go ahead and just get straight into this figure, because this review is kind of a mess right now. So yeah, starting with the eyes, those are really bad, like really bad. Like okay, I'm gonna zoom in. You can tell the paint is there, but it's really like not there. It's just, it kind of just forms this like blue black blob. Yeah, that's kind of bad. But I do like the kind of like scars he has on his face from the car accident. That's really interesting detail there. So that's kind of cool that he has that. I'm surprised they captured that detail. But yeah, then his kind of like jacket, I actually really like. I don't know, I used to have the toy of this one, so I'm actually really like. Okay, it's kind of nostalgic to me, but also at the same time, it's not my favorite design. But yeah, this is pretty cool. He has all his badges, you know, that he's earned after blowing up the Death Star and stuff. Like, he looks like a commander now or something. Like, who knows what rank he was, but yeah. And then he has his little cloth goods scarf thing here coming down. I really like that. You can kind of like wrap it around him if you want. Then on his arms, I really like the kind of transition from this kind of gridded texture just to the white oversuit. And then he has more rank badges here. He has a nice molded pocket there. That's kind of cool. And then on the other side, not really anything, but he does have the kind of nice like gridded, again, like the gridded kind of texture for his jacket. And then his wrists, you got the wrist communicator. Echo base. Han, do you read me? And he has his belt like always, that he always has, trusty belt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Han gave him, because literally like the designs are super similar, but yeah. Then he has his little lightsaber hook, then another hook right there, which no idea what that's for. Maybe that's actually for the lightsaber hook, who knows. Then down to his pants, again the same thing with the Han Solo figure. Very nice like gridded texture. Hold on, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, very nice grid texture like on the pants. Very cool. So yeah, you got this grid texture coming here, then going on to this kind of like net pattern, and then down to his boots, which yeah, this is the Hoth standard boots, but he has a special color. It's the same color as his jacket. Very cool. And then now going back up to the head, because I completely skipped out the back, you got your net pattern again, and then it's kind of reminiscent of the Hoth Rebel Trooper. I mean, he was trying to be literally just a normal trooper. He was like, well, I want to be, he's like, oh, I'm a Force sensitive and I blew up the Death Star, but you know what, I kind of just want to fit in with the rebels, you know, I just want to be a soldier. And Obi-Wan showed up and told him, go to Dagobah. You're not allowed to be a normal soldier, you fool. But yeah, anyways, let's get into the articulation. So yeah, up to the head, you got a hinge, goes up into a ball joint, it goes up that far, down that far, actually a lot more down than up, jeez. And then looks around, all the way around, no problem. And he has a hinge and swivel at the shoulder. Not hindered by anything there, so you're really gonna just be able to get all the way up. There you go. Then you got a single jointed elbow, bam. And then you got just a hinge, or just a swivel for the wrist gauntlet, which that kind of sucks, because again he has a lightsaber and you can't really do many poses without the wrist swivel. So that sucks. So you're kind of just gonna be able to get, you could barely get him to hold his lightsaber, but he looks like really wonky doing it. Yeah, so like it's not the worst thing ever, but yeah, that's about all you can do with him. Oh my god, that face is terrible. It's also the reason why I didn't want to buy the original figure, is because how bad that face was originally, and they, besides the eyes, he's a good figure on the face, but he goes forward that much, back that much. He also has a torso swivel, which I forgot because I was distracted by the face. Or a torso ball joint, I should say. Ugh. Again, legs go forward that much, back that much, out this much. I actually liked what they did there. They made it look like it was part of it. Okay, that's interesting. Then he has thigh swivels. His double jointed knees. Bam, kicks his own ass, easy. He does not have boot swivels. Then he has a hinge at the ankle and a forward facing pin for rocker. This is not going to be fun. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the 360 view of this guy. Anyways, we're going to show him off next to some other figures. So of course here he is next to Han and the Wampa. And here he is next to Bestman Escape Leia and the Hoth Rebel Soldier. And here he is next to the new Black Series Stormtrooper and Lord Vader. And here he is next to Mando and Boba. And as always, here he is next to Luke Skywalker Squawker and Old Left Limbs. Oh yeah, again, just like the Bespin Luke re-release, it's a great figure. It just gets destroyed by the head, and the worst part is he doesn't come with goggles. The original release, I'm like 99% sure, didn't come with goggles either, but of course he doesn't come with goggles. Why doesn't he come with goggles? Because yeah, I don't know, Han got good face printing. What happened? What happened, dude? But yeah, this is definitely my least favorite out of this archive wave, but he's not a bad figure. Just head down, he's a great figure. Hell, even the lightsaber mold, regardless of whether that's a new or old mold, I have no idea, is pretty interesting. I really like that compared, because I mean, I have like 7 Lukes and like at least 5 or 6 of these lightsabers, and this is the most unique looking one. So yeah, can't be mad about that, but yeah, it's just some minor gripes. Definitely the weakest out of all the archive figures, but he's not a bad figure. If you could find one with good eyes, definitely pick him up. Hell, he looks demonic right now. Like, he looks like someone's wearing a face mask, but I just wish he came with a pair of goggles, because I would throw them on his face and he'd be fine. But anyways, you can bring him in warm, or you can bring him in cold. Thanks for watching, and good hunting.